This is probably Casmo's wheelhouse, since he is the former aspiring helicopter enthusiast.
Yeah, I hope to one day fly one.
Living up to the shirt. What's your shirt say?
Sarcasm. It's my gift to you or something like that.
That's it.
Send it, Doug. Check this out.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
It's only 20 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll send it a couple times.
Dude, look at the guy from
the wipers going.
Right? He's doing a pop or a loft.
Yeah, he's lofting it. How much fun.
Do you have a little windshield wiper on anything you've flown?
The Apache had a windshield wiper. Yeah.
Did it? No.
Yeah. It's trash. It just smeared everything.
I watched a video. I know this is a little off topic from the Hind low level, but on Instagram, and it was from the front seater's perspective, and he was like getting thrown up on by the back seater because I guess when it's their first ride, they get sick in the back or something. Like it was like it was audio. Yeah, it was the Apache. I wasn't getting thrown up.
Because there's a wall. I mean, you can't get to the guy.
Throwing up, and he's like, "Yeah, get your sick sack. I got the aircraft." Because I guess
he's probably in the bag.
Is that what it was?
Bag. Dude, my first day in the bag, trash. It was disgusting.
Firebirds was real?
Firebirds was real. It was awful.
Did you wear a panty on your head?
In many ways, I never stopped, but no, the first day in the bag is absolute trash because it's everything that you've been taught not to do, right? You're not supposed to fly IFR and VFR at the same time, right? But that's what you're doing. You're looking at the instruments and like translating it to what your eyeball is seeing, and it's not fun. But it's not like in Firebirds where they made it sound weirder than it is, but it's still not awesome.
So people get sick? Is that like a motion sickness simulator?
Yeah, because it really is. When I got out, like I get done, I get out, and you just shut down to the APU. The dude in the front seat, my instructor at that time was one of the original Apache pilots. Like when the Army said, "Hey, we need like 6 volunteers to go fly this new helicopter," he was one of them. Like when he told us, like when we got done, we all just signed each other off. Because he was like, "Who's going to sign us off?" Well, I'll just sign you off and you sign me off. Like it was that kind of thing. But so I'm climbing out of the aircraft, the APU's running, and he looks down at me and he's putting this big old mouthful of chaw in, and I'm just feeling like, whoa, and he just looks at me and he just like offers the bag, and I was like, whoa. And then the other guy gets in and I drive home, and I got back to my hotel, which is like a barracks, and I just sit in the chair and I just stare at the ceiling for like an hour, just like letting everything just settle down. But the next day it was fine. So yeah.
I really appreciate you translating for those of us in the.
Well, I mean, it's what I do here. I understand my role.
Yeah.
So back to the Hind. Sorry, go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
I have a question about that Hind video.
Yeah, let's go back to the topic. Yes, thank you.
There's like a portable fan blowing on the HUD. What would that be for? Does it overheat? Is that how to keep it from overheating, or what is that? Did you see it? It's like in the top right corner.
Yeah, the Hind has fans. It's for the crew from.
It looks like it's blowing on the HUD.
Well, he probably was cold or hot, it was a little cold and had to move away.
No way to control it. It's just on you or not.
I mean, my DCS knowledge tells me that it's controlled by a circuit breaker, so it's either on or off. Somebody says maybe it was using to defog, and I don't know, but I never flew anything with a fan in it, because I studied hard at school, but some of these Russian things have some weird stuff.
So this is the front seater, or is this the back seater?
That looks like the front seat.
So he's flying. Is that how are they flipped? Like, does the front seater fly and the back seater does the weapons in the Hind?
No, it's the same. That's the same setup. It's hard to tell because I'm not super Hind smart, but I think that's the front seater seat. It's got to be.
I mean, there's awesome visibility otherwise.
You can shoot from the front seat, I'm sure.
I mean, you had a stick in front of the Apache, right?
Well, yeah, you can do everything from the front and the back in the Apache, but the Hind is a little bit different. But I don't know. I mean, maybe it is the back seat and we're just seeing a weird angle. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That's cool.
But essentially, what they're doing, which I think is what you're getting at, is what is happening right now. It's aerial artillery, right? So rockets are giant bottle rockets, but they're relatively predictable if you're going to shoot enough of them. And so that's all this is. It's like, okay, we know that at this, pitch angle, these rockets are going to go You know, I think the max effective range for our rockets was like 7 kilometers, but you had to pitch up at like 30 degrees. So you know that if you pitch up a certain angle, they're going to go so far. So obviously some calculation has been done. Like we want to hit this spot with as many rockets as possible. So, you know, you do the backwards math and figure out, okay, we're going to come in at this speed, at this angle, pitch to this angle, shoot, and a rocket should relatively hit this area. That's all they're doing.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome for that.
Check out this video, dude.
Oh, nice.
Guy's totally getting an LOR.
For sure.
Look at this. How many rotor discs are they?
It's come back to haunt me. I don't know, 5, 6. He's extended range there.
Formation is this?
It's probably in combat cruise. If you're doing combat cruise, if you're not doing combat cruise, you're wrong. That's all you should do. Everything else is a waste of time.
There's low levels, and then there's helicopter low levels.
Yeah, there's this.
And they're a lot lower than this camera angle is relaying.
I mean, that dude's about to
that
hit a bus.
Yeah, that's the best. When you know that the guy in the car sees you in his rearview mirror, that's a good feeling. It's fun.
You've done this?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Absolutely. This is why when you come back from deployment, like when I got out of flight school and my unit that I went to had just come back from deployment and I was like excited to go fly, and they were like, dude, wait till you deploy, then you'll see why we're so bored. And then you go overseas, you get to fly like this. Yeah. I was like, what do you mean there are rules? Yeah, that's a lot more fun.
Yeah.